This question is asking us to do two things. It wants us to subtract the rational expressions, and it also wants us to find the LCD. So in order to subtract, I need a common denominator. Common denominator between 5 and 4 is going to be 20. Ask yourself, what is this fraction missing that this one has? And what is this fraction missing that the other one has? Well, the fraction on the left is missing a 4 over 4, and the fraction on the right is missing a 5 over 5, right? And I'm looking at the denominators. I'm saying, well, this one here is missing a 4, and then I say this one here is missing the 5. What happens to the numerators just happens. The whole point of this is that we're trying to get a common denominator. Now, when I look at this fraction, I'm going to have 20 in the denominator. And when I look at this fraction, I'm going to have 20 in the denominator. Okay, those are now going to be like terms. So let's just see what happens with the numerators. 4 times 6 is 24. 7x times 5 is 35x. All right, now I have a common denominator all over 20, and my numerator is 24 minus 35x. Now we may be done, but we always want to have the top and the bottom factored completely. So to get the numerator factored, I have to put it in the right order. Negative 35x plus 24. Okay, I move the x term first, all over 20. And now I factor out anything that I can between these two. 35 is 7 times 5, 24, 7 nor 5 go into 24. So there's no greatest common factor. I could arguably factor out the negative 1, but you are going to be done here. You do want to get in the habit, so let me show you what it looks like to factor out the negative 1. You always want your leading coefficient to be positive. So now I have a positive 35x minus 24. Okay, I subtracted a negative out of both of these. This is a better format because now, if the case arose, I would be ready to cancel that factor out. Now, to answer the question of finding the LCD, in this case, the LCD is just 20. Okay, it's what denominator did I have to get to, the smallest denominator, to where they would be the same, and it's just 20.